Hello and welcome to our Happy Salad video thing. Said it properly first time.
It's a rarity these days.
I know, I'm definitely losing my ability to work my lips and tongue in an appropriate manner for videos.
Very nearly failed in the middle of that.
Very nearly failed. Cheers for pointing that out. We're playing Divide by Shuf. Look at that, Divide by Shuf. Which I assume is sheep.
Yeah. So there's a giant fucking sheep.
Which is next on our Steam A to Z list. And straight away...
Oh, it's not recording the mouse cursor, we might actually need that, I guess.
You can probably tweak that in the capture.
Where is that?
So yeah, as we were saying, there's probably very clearly a mobile game that has been Windowsed and in Steamed. Because, you know, look at it. Just look at it. It's got stars.
Yeah, that's how you can tell. It's not anything to do with the actual style or the slide to scroll interfaces, because it's got stars. And presumably like 3 stars per level. And the wait, how many levels are there? 5 by 5, no, 5 by 6, so that's 30. So yep, 3 stars per level.
okay, yeah, and then
we've successfully analysed the unlock mechanism.
And then it looks like there's a... That means there's a ton of levels.
Well, yeah, it does apparently mean there's quite a lot of levels.
Yowza. This is going to be a problem for my Steam achievements list.
Well, it depends how the Steam achievements are.
There we go.
Here's some story.
Skullboy versus Octodude. Suddenly, I'm going to... He wants sheep friends.
Apparently.
In the middle of this chess game with an octopus. So I'm going to steal them with...
He's got
I get it. Okay, he wants to kill all the animals to make crying sheep friends.
Okay, good.
Okay, so
what exactly are we trying to do here? Okay. Oh, okay, you just...
Oh, they're what? They sort of bounce.
You move them from island to island. And then they escape, I guess.
Okay. Do we get more points for the amount that you ping at once or something?
It's hard to say. It looks like you just have to rescue them all on this level. Presumably, because each tile is a number of squares, you can only move the correct number per island, right?
Maybe. Don't know. Not sure I understand yet. So...
Check them all out.
Have you got to get the stars in order? Like, is that the thing? Like, you've got to get that amount of sheep on a raft at the same time?
I guess, because now we need 5. There's 5 on here, which means I'm totally about to murder one of them. Let's go. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, good.
Hooray. Okay, so we only need the quota of sheep. I guess that one was a lesson in killing sheep.
Yeah, a lesson in murderations. This one you need to collaborate all onto one.
Yeah.
Because there's just enough space.
Oh, and they do sort of arrange themselves. A bit of me was wondering if they would just, like, you know, bundle on randomly and sort of bump each other off.
Okay, so now what's going to happen in this one? Because
how do we get 4 on there at once?
Yeah,
like,
is it going to wait after I put 3 on?
No. Yes, okay. So you need the quota to make a raft go.
One by itself.
But you complete the level if you make any correct raft. Hang on. Oh, right, yeah.
And those 2 individually.
So basically what we're learning is the name Divide by Sheep is probably pretty accurate, and that this is actually a math game.
Well, yes.
3.
Okay, well, let's chuck these guys off.
Murder some sheep.
Yep.
And then...
4 will be a 3 and a 1, so that's fine. Let's do them all at once. Then we have to get 2 out of here, so we can just chuck these guys over here and be like, hello.
Yep. Bye, sheep.
So, like, whose side are you playing on?
I don't know.
Like, you're not playing on the Grim Reaper side because you're not killing everything, and you're also not really playing on the sheep side because you're still murdering half of them.
You can only murder a specific. You have to murder a specific amount. Is this like one of those, like, you have to sacrifice a few to save many, or sort of type deals? Or have we just got like a really terrible supply of rafts?
Yeah, like, they can take like 1 sheep sometimes. Okay, what are we even going to do here?
Oh, so what is that guy like on the raft doing? Like he's
moonwalking.
Yeah.
What do we do about this then?
Wait, so we need 6. So what have we got?
Chuck them at the fence? Or would we not chuck them at the fence?
Well, we could see what happens if we chuck them at the fence.
But what do we actually need? 6, 3, and 4?
Yeah. So we've got what, like 8 there.
Nope, the fence just blocks you, okay?
Okay, what if you overfill?
What if you do this? It fucks up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Right, it bails.
So let's just restart that, I suppose. So we can complete successfully. Well, I guess we can check all of these guys over here and just murder them all. That'll leave 6. But then that doesn't leave 3 or 4. So we're going to have to go a long way round, I guess. Because you've got 3 down here, you've got 5, so you lose one of those.
But you could collate these guys out. Move these. No, move them all onto the 3.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're out of the way. And then you get these ones out of the way by turning them into 4.
Yeah.
And then what is it? That's 6 above, isn't it?
Oh, yeah,
so yeah, you just go.
Shove them that way.
Yeah. Do some murder, and then no, not that guy. You need to get him out of the way because conveniently all these are
way down here.
Yeah.
Very inconvenient. Inconvenience.
Perhaps it could have been like a solve rate on this, maybe like number of clicks.
Maybe.
Alright, so now we need 6, which we could do by getting 1 up there, and then
just mash them together.
Yeah. Right, now we need 3, which we can do by but we're screwed for the 2.
Are we though?
Yeah.
Why do you...
Because we can't reduce but lower than 3.
Or can... Wait, what could you?
What do you mean? How would we? Because if you chucked other things onto the 3, you'd still be left with 3.
I guess.
We can't.
Then how do you get 3 at all then? I mean 2. I mean.
So you need to leave this. Yeah, either that group or leave the singles.
You can't leave that guy there because that's not possible.
It's in the way. Yeah.
So the singles have got to go to themselves, apparently.
Yeah.
Go down there, I guess.
So you could dump that group of 5 on that group of 3 to make another 3.
That seems probable.
And then bring the yeah, that'll work. Oh no, it won't, because now you got a... Oh no, yeah, you just bring
then you just murder these guys.
Yeah, then murder them on the bottom.
It's totally fine.
So...
Wolves do something, I guess.
They chase sheep and leave some behind?
Yeah, I can't quite tell.
Oh, I'm allergic to wolves.
Apparently.
Wolf balls with cutlery. Cutlery balls? What happens if you put the wolves on them? Right, I knew that would just fail, but... Alright, and now they're fat. So does that mean they're now just blockers?
Presumably.
So what, we need just 4 now? But then, oh yeah, just push them up. Like, if there's only...
What are we going to do about this?
Yeah, but there's only 4 spaces up there. Oh, right, yeah, we need another 4.
Put them down there. You have to send these down here to fill up the walls, right? So the 4 can bypass it.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, because now you've got 4, and now they'll just go all the way. Woo.
Woo. 5, 1, 3.
Alright, so what we got? We got 4.
So this is how you make a 1.
Yeah.
But you make 1s after you've used the elimination.
So you could chuck that 2 up into the middle and then across to the... Oh no, yeah, of course you gotta eat 4 of them first.
Yeah. You need to start with this, or do you start with this?
I guess starting with 5 makes sense, right? So just because then you're feeding 4, you're wasting the least.
Or do you feed the 4 directly?
No, I reckon it doesn't make much difference. I reckon you take the 5, feed it to the middle, take the 1, put it on the end, then feed the thing, and then you use them as a 1 reducer. Right, next one we just need 1. So
just go straight through.
yeah.
then how are you going to make 3? Yeah, just chuck these guys on here, I guess.
Yep. I am starting to question whether I'm comfortable with all this sheep drowning.
Or sheep wolf eating.
Yeah.
Okay, this has just gone back to a classic stage.
I do wonder what the parental mode was then. Like, if they don't get, like, do they not drown somehow?
Yeah, it's like, how much does it reduce the murder?
Yeah.
So these guys have just got to go this way, right?
I guess.
Not really anything else you can do with that.
And stick them on.
And then
I like how there's a button that appears that basically is just like, yeah, you're done now. Like, if you want to. So you need 3, so what?
Oh, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I need to put these guys onto the 2 platform, and then move these guys down to the 3 platform, and then go back up, and then across.
Oh yeah, that'll work. Wait, when the sheep are just sitting there, do their eyes randomly twinkle as well?
Quite possibly.
Also, that sheep is quite... Oh wait, we've got to save the wolves. So we can move wolves, I guess.
But only when they're not full, I think.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
So it's got to be this group, right? You've got to go up here first.
Nom.
Because then only 5 can actually go.
At least they swim away with a nice pirate dude. See, this is where I think the animation for the other sheep should have been, right? Like the guy's like sitting on the edge of the raft, dangling his feet. Is that what you reckon?
No, I don't think that's a foot dangling animation.
Do you reckon he's like? Do you not think? No. Do you not think he's like? There's supposed to be that's supposed to be him sat on the side of the raft, but.
It's 5, 4, and 3.
But you're gonna have to do the 5 in
2 parts.
2 batches, so you need a 1.
Or we just move these guys in a circle, right?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, sort of.
We go around in this direction.
Oh yeah, we haven't no murders yet.
And from then it's just straight, easy. Just set these guys in.
No, you got to kill one.
There's always at least some there.
Ah. Nope. You got combo level.
So obviously these guys have got to move off of here, but which direction? Do you throw them onto the sheep?
Or do you just feed... Oh no, you can't feed just 2 to that block yet.
Or do you throw the wolves onto the other wolves and get rid of some of the wolves?
You only need 1 wolf.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You've got to throw those wolves off the top block somewhere.
Well, yeah.
Because obviously we can't get any sheep across. So
I'm going to say you put them over here, right? Because then that leaves 1, and then you could send it back at some point.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And then what? What about these guys? Do we leave them, or do we use that to subtract?
Well, we only need a 3 and a 2. So what? You could send... How do we make the 3? Is the bigger question.
Well, you can send... Oh no, you can't send the guy up there because that wolf will get full. We need that wolf. We can send that wolf back and have 3 wolves, but that's not going to help, I don't think. Or we could send these wolves up here, get them out of the way, but that's also not going to help, I don't think. Wait, you can put these wolves onto that platform, which leaves 3 slots. And then we can make a 3.
Oh yeah, of course. Once you fill them up, yeah. No. But then we need 3 sheep.
That guy, these guys over here, right? Shut them off. That makes 3.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
And then the wolf, and then these last 2 guys.
Bling, bling, bling.
Well, it's all murder this time. Not a single move you can do that doesn't result in murder.
Sorry, sheeps. Well, you can get the 3 off.
Well, yeah, but you're gonna have to save. I mean, the ones that you don't save, every other move is gonna be.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do after this point? I mean, that may not have been what you wanted. Maybe you just want to murder those three.
I don't know. But then how would you have got a 2 just over there? That probably would have been...
There's a 2 island, so you can make it 2.
I reckon you just murder those 4.
Yeah.
In the middle.
That is what I'm thinking. Yeah.
And then you do...
Oh, right. No, that's not though, because that's not enough.
Yeah, no, we paused it.
Yeah. Definitely paused it. So do we murder these 3, maybe?
I don't know. I don't think that makes sense. So get rid of the 3, and then you somehow get 2 up there.
Somehow. That's the problem.
And then you just need a... That's how you get the 4 at the end. That's the tricky part.
Well, do we maybe go in a circle, right? Send those guys up there, then basically move these guys this way round.
Yeah, maybe.
So it keeps murdering them, but it will leave enough, I think.
It will leave more, yeah.
So you go this... Do you go that way or the other way?
The left rotation would save more, yeah. Okay, now we have a convenient 3.
And a
convenient
4. It all works out.
Hang on, no!
What do you mean, no?
No, you can only send 3 up.
Oh, right. I forgot you can't reset it.
Yeah. What do you mean, no? If one of the sheep was to just turn around at any point and say that, I think they might live a little longer.
Don't know if they would.
Also, I don't know if the sheep would be saying no in that way. Or the sheep wouldn't be questioning the word no. What's this, dead sheep?
Yep, now it's lasers.
But you can save dead sheep?
Well, you can feed half a sheep to wolves, maybe?
Half a sheep. So is that what that was? So, lightsabers.
So what, if we just murder these sheep?
Whoa, okay, right. That's a bit more graphic than I was expecting.
Yep, you can save half sheeps.
Okay, and they get reformed.
Yep, they just get stuck back together. It's totally fine.
But they take up 2 spaces on landing.
Yeah, I guess that's where the problem comes in.
I was not expecting that. Maybe this now explains the parental guidance option.
Well, yeah, but then what about all the other then?
Yeah, all the other murders casual. No blood.
So what are we going to do about this then?
Or...
You've got to use half sheep to block a specific number of tiles, presumably.
What, so yeah, if you slapped that 2 over there, you'd then end up with the 2 block in the middle.
Well, if you slap that 2 up there, then you can make 4, because it's 2 halves and 2.
Oh yeah.
But then where do you go from there?
We just send them straight to the raft.
Yeah, but you can't send them straight to the raft, because all the other stuff is occupied.
No, but you send your 2 up to the middle, and you send the 2 in front. You send the group in front of the raft down, murdering them all but 2.
Is that going to leave enough? Oh yeah,
I don't know.
It is going to leave enough. Oh no!
Ah.
They pushed the dead sheep out of the way.
Ah. Well, that's new information.
It is. So how does that change things? Well, wait. The dead sheep pushed the living sheep out of the way. If we do it the other way around.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So it's whoever's on top. 5. So
how are we going to do that?
Oh.
Because you can't go down here this way. That would make too many.
Would it? Oh, you didn't do
make 2.5.
Yeah.
It's not going to help you at all.
What happens if you send the halves back through the lasers?
Probably nothing, I would assume.
We can't really make a 2, can we? No, yes you can. Oh no, that's a 6. Derp.
Yeah, they're all 6 islands. I mean, can you...
I don't know.
Well, what do you actually need? If you have 3, then you need 4 dead sheep, so that's not going to work. Unless the lasers come again, then what would you even end up with? You'd end up with like 1 1/4. That would make sense.
I guess.
It's got to be you've got to put something there and have them knocked out of the way, right?
Well, you could. We'd run out of sheep for the 6 at the end, but you could put one group through the laser to fill up the 5, and then you throw them away, throw them back somewhere, and then you put another group through it, so you end up with 5 more halves. And then they all recombine into 5.
Yes.
But then you'd definitely not have enough left for the 6.
No, that's the problem.
Also, you'd be, combining halves of sheep that don't belong together.
Not sure that's the problem.
No, this game's mythology. Veterinary science gone wrong.
Oh, I don't know what we're going to do about this then.
No, I got no idea.
Doesn't seem to make any sense.
I assume we went wrong at the start.
Yeah, I guess. What other moves is there?
So what did we do? We moved the 6
so
from
what if we put something through this way first? That only gives us 1 1/2, so that's not actually really helpful, is it?
That would give us 3 1/2 if we put something through there with those sheep still there.
Well, no, wait, or does
and then it would revert back to 3 as we sent them back.
Well, no, wait. What did we determine about landing? Because if we sent something through that way, would it knock those 2 off? It would, wouldn't it?
Yes, if we sent like a group of 6 over through the lasers, you'd end up with just 5 halves.
Yeah. So you can't use these 3 squares by themselves without interfering with those. No matter what you do. So what if we sent a 3 onto here and then the 2? What would that give you? You'd end up with 2. That's still 4.
You'd end up with 4 1/2.
No.
Because you'd have 3 sat in the middle.
No, you wouldn't, because one of the 3s would get killed by one of the halves. So you'd still have all the halves.
Oh yeah.
And 2 holes.
Oh yeah.
But that still doesn't help.
But then where would you put that?
Yeah, we're still obstructed. Do we do a rotation again, maybe?
What, just cull the numbers?
Yeah, I don't think you can cull the numbers though, really, can you?
Not in a way where you can send 4 over.
Well, I meant to preserve enough to finish.
No. We can only afford to lose 5 sheep.
Maybe you can do the rotation then. Make just 3s. Because going that way would kill off 3.
You'd lose 3. If you did 1 cycle...
Yeah.
I mean, that wouldn't really change much from the position we were in before, other than having the 2 behind the lasers still in play.
So it's just a matter of when you use that 2, right?
Yeah.
Do you think... I mean, is that what we did wrong? Because we used the 2 on a 6 rather than the 2 on a 3. So we lost more sheep, I guess.
So what, if we had... But then we would have ended up with a... Well, yeah, I guess that does make 4, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But we'll have to... In order to do that, we'll have to...
Kill off a whole bunch of other sheep, so
Yeah.
it's not really any profit.
But maybe that is the only move. Like, maybe that precisely kills 5. But then you've still got to get the 2 together to...
It doesn't precisely kill 5, it precisely kills 6 if you move both of those groups of 6 through that.
No, it kills 4 in the first cycle. Oh, right, no, but...
Yeah, and you still need a clear route if we're going to do this 4 first.
Yeah, that's never going to work. That's not gonna work. So maybe we did start with the correct move.
Or maybe you do need to move something downwards.
But if you chucked the, as I say, if we chucked anything in there, we're just getting 5 halves. This is no good. Just for my comedy purposes, chuck the 2 across and then chuck them back.
You wouldn't see what happens.
Nah, okay, they don't recut.
Does that help? Pre-cutting?
No.
I mean, yeah, but...
Oh, right, I see what you mean.
Because now you can eliminate 4.
Now we can... But you'd end up with a...
I mean, it's the same, right?
You'd still end up with an odd half, yeah.
I do want to see what happens if you just put this group through. I mean, yeah, it does just leave you 5 halves, doesn't it? It's not very helpful. Not very helpful at all. Well, there's not that many different moves you can do, so we must be...
Maybe our starting move was right and we were being idiots.
Maybe.
Okay, so what?
So we can only afford to lose 1 out of this. And it's one that we have to lose.
Yes.
But we have to do it now, not later.
This music's far too casual for these life and death decisions.
Yeah, for all this murder. Wait, no, hang on, we're dumb, aren't we?
Are we?
Yes, because you can make 2 2.5s by putting 2 3s down there. And that makes 5, and then you just move the 6 up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, of course, because you can chuck them on the raft in their incomplete state.
Yeah.
And it precisely kills just 1. Great success, we got there. We're so smart.
Yep, eventually.
God, more mechanics, here we go.
Yep.
So, couples.
Bounce pads.
Bounce pads. So it's their separator pads for couples.
Or are they?
Or do they join? Do they conjoin? Oh, and the pad obviously bounces in a specific direction.
Yep, looks like you can't go back. Would be the main thing.
Yeah. So what, we need 7?
7, 4 and 5. That's...
Well, in a normal condition, you'd just drag one of those groups over, right? And it would
this
produce
must be
7
just
there.
Easy, right? You just move those up there to make the 4 for the future, then the 7 goes up there, and then the 5 you can just make a 5.
But does the 7...
Assuming that the bounce pad just is a one-directional.
Yeah, and then that coupling thing was a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, the coupling thing was a lie. That confused me. Your tutorial suck.
It's just an indicator of the mechanics.
Doink.
What happens if you try and go this way?
Doink.
Oh, okay. Just want to see if it just randomly murders or something.
Let's see what... Oh, and what?
Well, what's the point of a 2-direct? I guess it's an island that doesn't count as land, but how does that help?
To be honest, it doesn't, right? It doesn't actually change anything.
No.
It's just, like, presumably they'll go around the corner.
Unless it's a timing thing. Could you have a move where 2 things are crossing over on the bounce pad?
Oh, God knows.
What are we trying to make? 4, 3, 1? I don't know what you're going to do about that then. How do you even make a 4?
Is that the thing about them colliding in the air? Does that couple them?
Maybe, I don't know.
Is that what that tutorial was trying to tell us?
How do you make a 4? How do you make a 3? How do you even make a 1? Are any of these numbers possible at this point?
Well, chuck some stuff.
Just make some zoom.
Just to see what this corner does.
I'm not sure this is going to help. Oh.
What? It splits somehow, so we've got our 4.
I'm not sure what even happened.
So 2 went up, 1 went down.
Does it only send as many as there are, or something?
Don't know. I think it was probably just a halve, but we halved with an odd number, so something weird happened.
Maybe. So what's going to happen if we do this then? This should be...
So what? 2 in one direction, 3 in another?
Yeah. I mean, logically...
But which way round? The bigger number went up.
What if we try and send them back?
Then it will split 2 and 2.
then...
So now it's going to split 2 and 2 again, so we're screwed.
What if you send another one down there?
No, right. There we go. You
can reset, essentially, I guess. So do we actually just want to bring this guy down and then go the other direction?
What, to get the 3? Oh, if it will let...
Well, okay, we can just move them out of the way and then do it. Right?
No.
Well, why?
I guess the odd number, the bigger number in an odd number always goes up in this case, or the arrow that lights first.
Well, how's that even a mechanic?
So you can't divide 1 by 2, so it will send the remainder along with the group in the direction of the first lit up arrow, I guess.
So then what, we just put this one down here and then go backwards?
Yeah, that'll work.
I mean, I guess.
And then split, and then just send the 2 up. No, you didn't need to do that, because you'll get 2 up now.
It won't matter.
Yeah, we'll bring it and split it that way, yeah.
That mechanic doesn't really make much sense.
It's remainders, it's fine.
Yeah, it's remainders, but it's not logically indicated in any way.
No, I will agree with that. We've had to figure out something that's pretty abstractly displayed.
So
I
what?
guess.
You just send the 5 up here, and that should make a 3.
That will send. Yeah,
3
that'll
of the
work.
5
That'll,
upwards.
yeah, and then 2 will stay back. So
can we insert from the side? What does that even do?
I think that'll work. So that'll send 2 up, 1 down, if I'm right.
And then divide the 2 to make.
Yeah, send the 2 back up to make a 3 on the top island.
Except they're going
to. So there's going to be more.
Receive.
Yeah. No, send the 2 up now, because that will split, and then send the 3 up.
Right. Yeah. And then
So what we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 that are immediately going to turn into a 4 or a 5.
Oh yeah. Because I was about to say send the 2 up and do it again, but no, there will be less than a 6, won't they? So what is it? You'll end up with a 4. Oh, you could just keep sending from the bottom, won't it? Will that work?
Right.
As long as you end up with an odd number.
One's singular will always go upwards, right?
If there's only one.
Yeah, if it's by itself. So we should be able to send these guys this way, right?
Yeah. I think you just send them around. Then send that lot. No, just send it. It will split 2 and 2 and you'll end up with 4. Sides!
Oh, lasers and bounce.
What?
So what's it going to do about halves?
I
Odd numbers of halves?
I presume the same rules apply, so if we sent that 4 over now...
You'd end up with 4 halves on each of these?
Yeah.
Which would make 5, I guess?
It would. That seems like the logical first move.
Okay.
So 4. Now we need to...
Now we need to do what?
Okay, so how does it... Okay, now there's a question. Because it's like, if you send a mixture of...
halves and 40.
How does it... What's the precedence of... whether it sends the full ones as part of the split compared to how it sends the half ones, regardless of their monetary value.
Yeah. Because you've got 5 essentially, but is it going to end up with like 1 and 2 halves?
I guess we'll have to fire them and see.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so
So we can make a 4, I guess.
So hang on. Hang on. Let's just analyse what just happened. So we ended up with 1. We ended up with 2.
Well, the 1 went backwards, so it's got to be counting the 1 as equally valuable, right? Because otherwise, the 1 would have ended up here if it was evaluating the 1 separately. The 1 would have gone up because it was 1 by itself.
I guess. Yeah. So out of 3, because we had 3 and it split it into a 2 and a 1, regardless of the fact it could have made 1.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
I feel like maybe this game doesn't actually work on as much logic as you'd hope, and it's just like you just have to do the moves until you work out something that works.
Well, I mean, there's got to be some rules here, because it's like in order for it to be reproducible. But it's a bit more confusing, I think, than you would.
So this we just have to just move everything up, right? Because eventually we can get everything all the way over here.
Yes, because we need everything at this point. Great success.
No more lasers. We can forget about that difficulty.
We've just got a fence.
Oh, okay, what are we going to do about this then?
What do we need? We need 3. So
it's fairly got to.
So that would split
these guys onto here, right?
Yeah, because that's going to split. That's going to split 2 and 2, and then we've got our 3. So 5.
I guess we don't really have any other moves we can do except for that.
But now we have a 2 and a 3.
Well, and this group. We can split these guys.
But we can only send a max of 3 at a time. So is it worth sending the 2? No, we'd end up with another 2 and a 1. Yeah, we can just muck around with the bounce pad and make it work.
Yeah.
That seems to be how the bounce pads work. Just muck about with them, you'll get it. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah. And then just keep sending these guys, I guess.
No, because the one's going to come back. So yeah, you need more number on that bottom platform.
Well, now we've got space to do it, though.
And then send the 2 back on the bounce pad to split. And there you go. Math.
Not really math. Some kind of math.
Some kind of math.
No, wolves are back.
Bounce pad wolves.
Yeah, yes. 5. Gotta get rid of 1 somehow. Or 2 if you put it over there, and that makes it 3, and then something. Then you move the 3, and that makes a 2 and a 1.
But the 2 are going to go.
Send the 1 up there.
The 2 are going to go upwards as well. Upwards towards the right.
What? Yeah. Okay. But that just means you're going to murder everything, right? Because the larger numbers are always going to go onto that singular island.
Yes.
So that's not actually very helpful.
It's basically a little murder island.
So how do we even make a 5 out of that then? Move the 1 out of the way so at least we preserve that, and then send the 5 down here to get a 3, and then 1 left over, and then those 2 ones can join onto that to make 1, and then the 1 and the 3. But then what about the wolves? The wolves have got to be important somewhere.
There's an inefficient route to making the 5 that I can see, where you send the 6 up to the 3, and then you send the wolves to the 3, and then you just move the other 2 round, and that makes you the 5. Oh no, the wolves to the 3 doesn't make sense.
Wolves can't really get there without eating stuff either.
No. And it's also a bit of a one-way system thanks to that bounce pad. Anything down the bottom half of the map has to stay there.
Yeah, I would say you just put that guy there, and then you send these guys this way, which makes the 5. But then
we've got just enough.
Yeah. Can you actually get them all out of here?
I mean,
you should be
yeah,
able to, right?
just fling them.
Oh no, wait, because the 2 will get killed, right?
Well, send the 1 first. Oh yeah, 2 are going to get murdered.
So it's not actually possible to send the 3 up there that way.
No, you can get 2 stars, but you can't get 3 with this method.
Okay. So that 3 is not actually a 3, it's a 2.
Kinda, yeah.
Because there's no way to actually get 3 of them past that.
Yeah.
Unless you combine that, or you put the wolves somewhere. If you feed like the 1 to the wolves, so there's 2 wolves, then you can do something with 2 wolves. I'm not exactly sure what.
Actually, just wait, hang on. Could you send? Is actually the trick to this a wolf play from the start? So like you move the top right sheep up to the top post.
Safety.
Yeah. You bring up lower sheep.
Okay.
To bounce over there. Now play the wolves. Oh no, actually, sorry. Move the 1 up to the top left as well. To the top as well.
Make it 2.
Yeah. Play the wolves.
Okay.
Right, because now you've got your 5.
Right.
So you can.
Oh, and so you can just send these guys up, right? Because then 1 will survive, 1 will get killed, and that will leave you with 2. No, wait.
No, the 3
you
is.
need to move this wolf out of the way.
The 3 is still buggered.
Can you send the wolf over? No, wait. The wolf's always going to end up back there now, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't do that. We'll just send it back.
So you could...
What if you move him up there, that leaves one, and then you can send these up here and get 2, so that leaves 3, but that's not enough.
No, we can only afford to lose a sheep at this point.
So these guys have got to come this way, essentially.
Yeah, and then you move the wolf out of the way.
Over that way.
And then if you fling
then you fling a 3 and a 1, and then you could just shuffle.
Well, you'd make a you will
makes a 3 here and a 1 there.
Oh yeah.
But then how do you make the shuffle? You can't really shuffle it at that point. I mean, we can split these guys up by sending the 1 bounce pad, make 2 1s.
But then you're gonna murder.
No, you're not, because there's 2 1s. They're gonna split up. One here and 1 here.
But then when you throw the 3, you're gonna lose.
Well, then you can shuffle again.
You're gonna lose 2 when you throw the 3, though.
Yeah, but we've still got 2. This one goes out with 1.
Oh,
1 here.
Gotcha. Right. Yeah.
And then we just do some kind of shuffling. Not entirely sure what. I guess we have to move the wolf in a circular motion with this guy.
Oh yeah. Now throw the wolf in the middle. Yeah. Now get your.
Put the wolf up here, then throw the 3, and that we it. Oh wait. Or will it?
You can cycle the wolf again. The wolf.
Can you though? Because you still need to move the sheep.
Move him onto the raft.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Don't need to do it all in one. Just shuffle them around. Go the long way.
Hey, militant sheep gets angry at the top of the screen. You just sort of saved us.
Sort of.
I'm mildly angry about that. Okay, so what?
It's a one-way outside.
Oh right. So yeah, no, I was just looking at it going, what's the point in that?
Oh, and the lasers as well.
Alright, so I need triple deuce.
Triple deuce. So that platform is 8, right? If you do halves, so that's actually very helpful.
So you could have 4 in halves.
Yeah.
Populated.
And then if you put the halves on here, that's only 2, so that's not helpful either.
Well, I mean, it's sort of helpful because you could send the 1 to the raft now, bring the 4 through the laser, and send them up to to get your 3. Feed the fishes.
Feed the fishes.
Right, now we need a 3. So how do we make a 3? Like,
oh, this 1 again. Same thing essentially, right?
Yeah, except you do it with either the.
Does it matter? Because you can still always make 2 just by putting any of these guys through the laser and having the halves land up there.
Yeah, because you could send either the 5 or whichever number you want, I suppose. You can send either the 5 or the 6 through the laser at this point.
Well, these guys have to go the long way round, right? Because you can't go that way, because then you'll lose all the halves. Well,
no, but we only need. But we only need.
Yeah, because we only need that many, so we just need to send this dude over first, I guess. That'll make the other 3.
Yeah, and then send either the 5 or the 6 through the. Now we're left with whittling the 6 down into 2. Which does that. Yeah.
Well, that one was kind of way easier.
Yeah. It just looked complex.
Okay.
So immediately a problem.
Yeah, there's going to be a whole lot of murder immediately, evidently. Unless you want to combine the 1 into that 6, but I'm not sure that's going to help you.
I don't think you can do anything with that 5, like near the raft. I think you have to just get rid of them all.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because there's nowhere for them to go.
But then what do you do?
Well, you can bring the 4 in.
Oh yes.
To get rid of that. Alright, now we've got the divide by sheep.
In what direction?
Is it called divide by sheep because that's like a Kingdom Hearts joke? Was that like divide by sleep
Maybe.
or something?
Maybe. I'm not sure it's that direct a reference.
Well, clearly not from the visuals and the actual gameplay,
exactly.
but...
Well, we can send those guys up there to make a 4, and then what? And then divide these guys into...
the one's going to go down.
Yeah. Send those guys up to make a 4. Divide those guys into 3 and 2. That's not really that helpful.
We could send the 3 back to whittle it down to a 2 and a 1.
Yeah.
And then send the 2 back to get a 1 and a 1.
But these guys are the problem.
Yeah.
Do we just send them in there and just sacrifice them immediately?
How many do we need? We need 8.
Because sending a 6 should make a 3, right? Because 3 of them will get chucked out this way.
Yeah, do it. Be ruthless.
Then we just have to make a 5 somehow. By presumably just mashing these guys into this until it works.
Yeah, basically. And then just send the 3 up.
What's that?
And then send the 2 up.
Yes, I guess so. Oh,
Oh,
that's a 4.
bugger. Well, we can just send.
Yeah, we can still manage it. It's fine.
Then just send a 1 round.
Slightly extra.
Oh no, we can't.
No, you do this though.
Oh yeah.
Still possible.
It's still good. Possibly the least efficient solution.
Pretty much.
Alright, wolf saving time.
Okay, 3.
Okay, so you can take that big batch of wolves and get 1 left by feeding those sheep at the top to them, but then we can't afford to lose another sheep.
Yeah, we can't really do it because we need to feed another 1 out of that group then.
Yeah.
Needs to go across here.
We need to be able to get that 1 sheep to safety, probably.
Or if you send these guys this way.
Oh, well, so wait, maybe you get the wolves off into the raft first. And then we use the bounce pad to somehow whittle down the rest of them. Because you can sort of protect because if you move the wolves onto the raft, you then take the 1 and put it in the group at the top, so then you've got a 5 just waiting.
Okay. But then how
for later, and then we'll figure out the rest when we can see it.
Figure out the rest after that point.
Yeah.
We've got to get 1 more wolf separated. How are we going to do that then? I guess you just split them into this pile of sheep so they get full at some point.
Okay, I guess.
Because this is...
Well, that basically, the one at the bottom...
is always going to end up here.
Yeah, well, yeah, the island at the bottom is now just a wolf murder island.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can...
You can just keep throwing the wolves into this bounce pad over and over to get singles. I mean, yeah, you still need to say more than that. But then how do we get the 4 after that?
Well, send one of the groups into the bounce pad, because we need to whittle it down, and then we can. But we've got storage. Is the thing. We've got memory. We can put them in.
Yes, but we've got 6 here, and that's going to turn them into a 5. So
no, that's going to turn them into a 3.
No, and it's going to turn them into a 5 no matter which direction.
Oh right,
so
yeah.
There's so 1 less than there actually is.
Okay, so they're just a 5. So if we bounced them, we'd end up with. If we moved them into middle and then bounced, we'd end up with 3.
I'm still thinking maybe you want to move these guys up and then save those sheep from the initial bounce, because then there might be some other manipulation.
Alright, yeah, sure. Use the memory. Use the buffer. And then... What, you bounce the 3 to... Yeah, just bounce the 3 to create... A 2. And then you could pull the 2 to create the remaining 1, and all wolves would be alive.
So what, you just bounce it 1 more time?
Yeah. Okay, so we haven't had to murder anything.
Okay.
And now we've got a 4 of wolves.
Can we get that 4 anyway?
I mean, don't forget all 4 of these... No, we could...
I guess we just do the same thing, right? Store them here and then just bounce the sheep repeatedly, or just toss these sheep. These sheep don't matter.
I mean, yeah, we can toss the sheep now, because we've got a 4 and we've got a 5 ready to go.
Just chuck them straight onto these guys. Right?
Yeah, why not? No. Let's chuck the 4 in. Now chuck the 5 in. Sold. With 4 happy wolves.
Well, apart from the fact that they're stuck on this island forever.
Kind of think that this world has been somewhat poorly... Whatever catastrophe has happened to this, I'm specifically calling it the catastrophe as well. Bastion reference.
Okay.
Everything's all square.
Yeah.
if this was the default, like the regular ecology of this planet,
sheep and wolves.
Sheep and wolves on tiny little square-based bouncy islands. How does
they wouldn't have been islands though before the water.
Before I guess the water could be the catastrophe.
Oh yeah, it was a flood, right? That's what it said. I think.
Did it?
I think.
I thought just death happened.
No, I think it suggested that there was a flood.
Okay.
So chucking that over there isn't going to work because that's 4.
You got to watch out for the split to the raft.
Yeah.
Well, actually, one bounce onto the raft is going to get you the 3.
No, because the 4 will go up.
Oh, is that the one that lights first? Oh yeah. Well, you could send a wolf up there to sort that out.
Oh, what you mean? Just put this?
Yeah, just turn it into a 6. Yeah.
Okay, now 2 wolves. So you just put the wolves on there, but you can't have this guy in the way. Just send them straight up. That makes sense, right?
I guess. Yeah.
Do we need to preserve these? Because the other 2
well,
are going to eat them.
You can't do anything with them from here.
I guess.
Because they're the single island. You either send them to the wolf raft, which probably isn't allowed.
No.
Time for some sacrifice.
Okay, 6. Well.
So you whittle them down to 8 up there.
That's not 8, that's 7.
You whittle them down to 7 up there. And then you can send...
Then you just keep mashing it, basically, right? Kinda,
yeah. Well, no, because...
Because the walls are irrelevant now.
You've got a choice. You send the 7 up, putting 4 on the raft.
Yeah.
But prior to doing that, you could send the 1 to the raft from the Wolf Island.
Does that matter?
And then bring the other one
Pretty
up
sure it doesn't
at the end, so you've got a precise number. Oh yeah, because now you can just send the...
Yes, now you can just shuffle it around as much as you want.
Just send the 2 from Wolf Island. There you go.
Oh, still not through World 1 yet.
God, I thought at the rate we started, I thought this might be the logical. That might be the logical endpoint for an hour.
I wanted to see what was in World 2.
An hour's worth of
see
content.
if it was any different.
I bet it's not. I bet there's they add an extra mechanic.
Well, yeah, at least it might be an extra mechanic.
Might be some ice or something. I don't know.
It's an ice one. What were we even doing yet?
What were we even doing? That's a really good question.
Yep.
Send the 4 into the raft and then send 4 over the lasers to leave you with 2 to send to the raft.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense so far. That's not going to leave enough.
No, it's not.
That's why I said so far.
Short-term solutions. Alright, so send the 4 to the raft, like we did last time.
Right.
And instead of going through the laser, send that 4 through the bounce to get the 2.
And then send
No, well, I mean, you can. It doesn't really matter, actually, at this point. You just want a little bit of murder.
Yeah, just a little bit of murder. And then I guess just send these guys over to the raft because they're gonna, or at least over there, I suppose.
Well, yeah, because then you can do some bounce paddery. And send the 2 back on the bounce pad.
Wait, what?
Send the 2 to the pad. Then you get your 1.
Oh, right, yeah.
Now we've got...
Now we just do the same thing as we did in the first bit.
Yeah, but we'll have to murderize 2.
Doesn't really matter, does it?
Yep. To unmurderize them. I don't think we're going to get through another 8 levels in 6 minutes.
It's not 8, it's only 2.
Oh, I thought it was 36.
No, I'm pretty sure it's 30.
Okay, well, let's keep going.
Okay.
One-way pads.
2 wolves.
It's a rotatey level.
I'll preserve 2 sheep.
And then you need 3 wolves later. Do you send the middle group downwards and the top group upwards to get your 2 wolves? And we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah, I guess. And then what, we need 3. And you can do that. You have to preserve...
Well, we can send...
We can preserve the sheep on that wolf island.
Yeah.
Because we only
Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, put the sheep on the wolf island, and then moving the wolves from the bottom island will get you 3.
Yeah.
And then we're sold. Quick, grab them out. Grab them out.
Grab them out.
I suppose we didn't have to get the 3-star solution to progress, probably.
No, we didn't, but, may as well do it properly.
Do it for realsies.
2 wolves. Then 1 wolf.
Well, we've got an excess sheep problem.
Yep. But that's also a problem that you can't feed them to the wolves exactly, because you need the wolves. Or most of the wolves. I mean, we can send the wolves up here and make a 2, and then chuck these sheep onto the bounce pad to get them out of the way, and then do something.
And then do something.
No, wait, you can't set those up to make a 2, that'll only make a 1. Did that wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Send the wolves onto the bounce pad, and
we could move those 2 sheep out of the way to get a 3 still. That still doesn't help.
If you put the wolves on the bounce pad, 2 of them will go down, so that's not actually helpful either.
Bounce pads.
Bounce pads. Maybe move these guys here, preserve the 3 wolves, chuck the sheep onto this pad just to murder them all.
Doesn't help us split that number of wolves down though. I've got to use the bounce pad to reduce the wolves to 2.
Well, yeah, but we need the sheep to be out of the way, so you need to kill off some of these sheep.
But we still need 4.
4.
You're gonna have to move that
group downwards. It makes more sense, because then you're saving these guys.
I actually think that those guys at the bottom left are are the most in the way. Because when you do the wolf split on the bounce pad, you can't have any there. Because they're just gonna... The wolves are gonna eat the sheep and then not be immobile.
Well, yeah, I guess. Then what are you gonna do at this point? You need to be able to run the sheep into the other sheep.
Get those 2 off the bottom. Those 2 sheep off the bottom. Yeah, it's gonna cause a murder, but then you can move your 2 wolves out of the way onto that block of 2. So now all we have to worry about is getting 4 wolves to safety, and then the rest are... Sorry, 4 sheep to safety, and then the rest are fodder. So we can do that by taking that bottom left group down. So we've got our 4 sheep safe. Now the rest are murderable.
Murderable?
Murderable.
Just like chuck them onto each other.
Yeah, I guess.
And what about this arrangement? I mean, we can move them circularly.
Well, yeah, we can keep those.
Separate the wolves correctly. I mean, not correctly, but nearly correctly. Send these guys up to make the 2, and then cycle it around.
Yeah, that'll work. Although, be careful sending the sheep down.
Yeah.
Oh, have we now created ourselves a problem?
No, I don't think so. We only need to save...
Where are the sheep going to go?
When you send the wolves onto the bounce pad multiple times to separate them out, however many we need, because we only need 1 more, right?
Well, we don't need any more wolves up top at the moment.
No, but we do need 1 more. So
later, yeah.
We can just do that, save that one, and then it doesn't matter where the sheep go. I mean...
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah,
except not quite, because we can't put the other wolf up there right now.
You will have to, yeah, and we get
it this way, right? You need to save the one down here. No, wait, that doesn't. Wait, but when we put the sheep there, you're going to end up with 2 going down and 1 going up, so that's going to leave 1 wolf, right?
Yes. Except one will get eaten down the bottom. That's fine.
Even it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Provided we can get that 4 out of there.
Sacrificial.
Which I'm assuming we can at this point.
You'll need to leave that wolf in the top right. That one active one.
Then what? How do we get the sheep out?
So you can. You'll have to bring the 4 up.
What, this way?
Yeah. 3 will go down, 2 will go up.
But how are we going to get it past that wolf? We can't put the wolf back on the bounce pad, because if we put the wolf on the bounce pad again, it will go down. We'll be screwed.
No, we won't. because we'll still have... Oh, no, we need that wolf active.
Yeah.
Cock. No, we're fine. Wolf down one. Move the top wolf. Cycle everything round for one move. Bring our 3 alive sheep down the bottom to the bottom. Chuck the wolf back down.
Back down where?
Bounce pad.
But then we can't get him out.
Yeah, we can. Oh no, we can't.
That's the problem.
Oh no, we can't.
I think we bollocks it up. So it's still just got way too many sheep. Is generally
way too many sheep.
Generally the problem. Yeah, I still feel like we need to murder the sheep earlier, but we want to make the 4 in the top half of the level rather than the bottom. I think.
I guess. Yeah.
But then there's a freeze. So
you still got to somehow.
You need to move these guys so you can put the walls here, get them to make. But then you can't.
You gotta get that too. Gotta get that too.
You just mash these guys onto the bounce pad
until you get 1 sheep left.
Until you get 1 there to make it 2 wolves, and then work from there.
I guess.
Does that work? I'm not sure.
I don't know yet.
So 3 onto there, then that would leave a 1.
Yeah, and then you can whittle down your wolf number. Right, now we're good. We've got to watch out for the fact that we're limited to 2 there on that one now.
Yeah.
Which I think might have been a mild mistake, but
does it matter though?
Not particular. Well,
no, I think it does, right? Because you need the 3 and the 1 to make a 4, essentially. Because you can't really cycle this end.
No, you're alright.
Too late.
Alright, well, we'd do the same again, but
do the same, but feed the sheep onto the wolves instead of.
Yeah, once we've split them.
Yeah. So this should be easy from this point. Except you have to still move these guys first. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't accidentally try and split them before you're ready to.
No unnecessary murders here.
And then you just send the last wolf up. That's pretty much easy. Okay, good.
You're so smart.
Clearly.
Well, Wolf Town.
Sheep is irrelevant, so that's just to whittle away some wolves at some point. Or a wolf, I guess. Oh, man.
Okay. So
2 frees, because you can only put 3 on at a time. I mean, that's fairly obvious. Is this the trick? Do you need to send these guys here first?
Or do you get rid of the sheep?
Well, you're going to get rid of the sheep.
No, I know, but do you immediately get rid of the sheep by feeding it to something? Like either one of the down routes, and then you've got a 3 and a 3 ready to go.
Okay. So the only logical way would be to put it here, because putting it there doesn't really do anything.
It just sort of gets rid of that.
But it also gives you a 4, which you don't have anywhere else.
And putting it down the bottom not only gives you a wolf, it gives you a pure dumping ground.
You not really need a pure dumping ground. You need to save quite a lot of these wolves.
No, yeah.
I'm thinking you put it here to make a 4 island, essentially.
All right, that works. And then get rid of your 6. Alright, because now it's sort of damage limitation with that 3 block.
Well, it's fine. You can just put that 1 up there, bring 4. Right,
well, you've got a straight shot with the 2.
This is essentially 3, so that's ignore how many there actually are.
So you've got to whittle that 4 down to a 3, and then you can move because you need that 2 as a 2 to do the next one.
I guess making that a 4 wasn't actually helpful because it still has to go through a 3 anyway.
Yeah,
you can only put 3 through at a time.
Sure, but it doesn't matter. So right now you can move that block of 4 up to the 3. We'll lose a wolf, and then you can move your 2 up.
Yeah. Okay.
And then 7.
Oh, and then it's just 2 3s and 1.
Yeah, which we can do.
That's actually real easy.
Which we can do because we've got exactly the right amount. Success.
Alright, let's have a quick look at Ice World. It
was ice. I know we sort of looked at it at the beginning, but I was doubting my memory.
Oh, explosions is what's happening now. Apparently.
Rambo sheep. Look at him, he's got a gun.
So I'm guessing TNT means you can only move onto it once.
And then it explodes and you bounce somewhere else.
Would be my...
Or is it when you leave it? Because there's stuff already there. Is it just when you make a move on it? It goes, yeah. And then the island's gone.
And then you have to do something.
Then you must do something.
Okay, well, we've seen...
Oh no, this is a nice easy one. Hang on. So move your 4 up to, not to the raft, but up to the top. Move your 6 down. Whittle it down on the 5 island. Move your 4 where no, leave them there.
4 up to the 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
And chuck the 4 in. We're done.
Yeah.
And this video's done.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know how we managed to stretch this out for an hour. I think we actually got into it, man.
Sort of.
We got into it. Math sheep.
Puzzles.
I can't remember what the sort of... Yeah, I was trying to think of what the animal genus name for sheep was, but I can't remember.
Not sure you are going to remember that.
It's not like equine math, but definitely not equine math. Or bovine math.
No.
It's going to be better with cows rather than sheep, I'd say.
Probably. It's always better with cows.
Imagine flying cow noises.
But on the other hand, cows aren't nearly as circular, which is kind of important.
They could be quite circular.
I mean, you can make them circular, but they're not normally as circular.
I guess. Neither are wolves, in fairness.
No.
Well, thank you for joining us. Let's randomly fling the credits, credits onto the thing. Woohoo! You can flock your way to the Twitter. I'm going to start with the Twitters for some reason.
Flock also applies to birds. It's a good one.
Oh yeah.
It's a good one. Rob didn't even know it's a good one, but I decided to point that out.
Wow. I'm so smart.
Even when you don't know you're doing it.
That's that salad cast. Nothing to do with birds or sheep. Or wolves.
They eat grass.
I mean, I guess you could say there's plenty of wolves on Twitter.
Also, yes.
Watch yourselves. At Saladcast. You could also head over to Facebook. Not as clever.
Yeah, no. There's no secret context to that one.
But I guess with Facebook you stay together with your close-knit friends, so it's a bit more herd-like, I guess. And that's Happy Salad, I think.
Happy Salad Net.
Oh yeah, the full address is /HappySaladNet.
Yes.
But the page is just called Happy Salad.
Okay.
Look for the salad icon, the microphone letters thing.
Yep.
Not with a sheep eating it.
No.
And finally, you can get Willy at happysalad.net. Get Willy.
You can throw yourself into the water. Happysalad.net.
What, throw into the deep end?
I guess.
Murder your spare time with a Happy Salad podcast.
I think our website might actually be the shallow end. Not the deep end.
It has got the podcast. It's the only place other than iTunes and other podcast providers that you can get the podcast. Well, our podcast is on podcast providers. There you go.
Yes, it is.
But the website's a nice convenient way.
Arguably.
If you want to see what's new. It's a slightly prettier way of seeing that the podcast is there.
Yes.
Maybe. Alright, that about covers it.
Good.
Let's go eat some lamb.
And your pizzas do not have that. Well, actually, they might do.
Who
knows what's in those meat-based toppings that you put on pizza?
Mystery sheep, sir. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Sleep well, unlike the sheep. Mwah.